Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, I think, when this is going live, and I have my red and green lights. We have a tree back here that we're probably going to trim at some point in the near future. I'm feeling festive, but not just winter festive, I'm feeling Fire Emblem Heroes festive for the entire 2023 book year. And if you're unaware, that actually starts in December, so we're currently in it. Yay. I am going to try and guess one character that will appear in every fairly well established banner for the Book 7 year. That's basically what I'm going to do today. That is the goal. I did this last year. I actually did a follow-up to it at some point in November after the Ninja banner ended, because that was it. That was the end of Book 6, and I could do that. I could basically find out if I was right or wrong, and how cool I was. I actually got 3 right, which, you know, they were the semi the easier ones outside of the kids. Guessing duo Ike Mist was, you could see it happen. Okay, like it was semi predictable, but they ended up, you know, actually doing that, which, you know, they could have picked anything like the Valentia, for example, could have been a thing, and it wasn't, even though they literally have it. Anyway, point is, we are gonna take a look at that right now. Winter. Let's start with winter, shall we? Winter. These are my options, by the way, and if you don't know who everybody is, stay tuned. Winter. You know, it's been a minute. It's fairly well known for the armor class, right? It's been time. Since my man Hector came up and just absolutely dominated. I think we're gonna see Winter Hector show up in like a couple days, actually. Like a week maybe is probably when that banner will be live at this point, if not sooner. Which is crazy. We'll probably get teasers before that for sure, but I think Winter Hector is going to come and he's going to mess some stuff up. Saves have kind of been, how do we politely put this, severed within recent times. So, you know, that's kind of, that's not great for that. But I think if you want to revive the save meta, okay, if you want to dunk with some armors, you got to go with Hector. The Hectocopper. You like, you know what I mean? Like he's yeah, he's the OG. New Year, fairly predictable. Again, this is, I think, one that I got right last year. I don't remember. Point is, New Year, it's usually beasts and it's usually OCs, and it's some kind of combination of that. And sometimes they turn it into an Omega banner, where they merge the current one with the previous one. And then it makes the value of the current one a little bit less, because the prior units for the year before were maybe not as appealing or have aged as well. So, so there's that. Anyway, if you know the lore, you know the lore. I'm not going to get into it. I think, why not knock out 2 birds with 1 stone? Not that I condone knocking out birds, just to be clear. I do not. I actually have cardinals that hang out right outside my window, and they have a nice little nest in a tree right outside my office window. I think we're probably going to see Ash there. As much as I would love Letizia, because she'd probably be free, we're probably going to see Ash show up, and it's probably going to be like some sort of like crazy duo Asker Embla thing as well. But they're probably going to throw Ash in here. It was kind of, I'll get to my follow-up thoughts on a separate banner, where I thought maybe Ash could also show up, but I think she fits New Year's thematically a little better, historically speaking, and that's really it. Devotion, aka Dead Dads. Well, it's not him, so it must be him. I think Sigurd is coming to town for Day of Devotion, specifically speaking. They've done a lot of eluding Okay, to the fact that, you know, Sigurd, he didn't make it. Oh no. His all like ghosty in his legendary, and even Deirdre to an extent is also kind of like that. You know, there's just a lot of doting upon his children from the afterlife, which is sad. So I think maybe devotion is something that they will try and do. Which admittedly, they kind of went that route. They kind of did the dead dad route with wedding last year, which was a bit of a plot twist, honestly. But I think we're probably going to see it there. And by the way, I tried to diversify a little bit and pick somebody from different titles throughout. We even have the ALEARs here, and yes, we're using both. What's next? Springtime. I think that Bunny BYLETH is going to be a thing. Much to the shock of fan arts everywhere, Bunny BYLETH, I think, is going to become a reality. So forward to that. It is inevitable. It is inevitable. Much like the end of daily uploads on this channel and bumping back to maybe like 4 or 5 a week. It is inevitable, but that day is not today, and neither is this, because that's in March, so it's not today. What was it? The kids banner. Now, admittedly, a couple options. Only one of them kind of makes sense to me. I think, dude, they have to do Valentian kids, right? They have to. Like, have to. They have to do it, right? It's there already. It's already there, man. All the foundation you need. It's literally right in the prologue of Shadows of Valentia. Why are you making life hard on yourself? Why? Just do it. Just do it, I guess. You'll get to make another Silica ult. You love doing that. You love making Silica ults, I guess. Just do it. Put Alm on there, too. You know they're going to make Alm the backpack. Like, you know he's going to be like, curtain side. Just as the duo. Hilarious. Anyway, Fallen Heroes. A tragic time, really. A day in which we can reflect. And I know that your eyes are all pointing somewhere. And it's probably towards the left half of the screen. Because these, admittedly, the ALEARs specifically, all seem to have some sort of like Fallen connection to an extent. But I think it's maybe going to be too spoilery for that early, because I think this comes out in January, and this is only in May. So, for the Fallen banner, I think they're going to give the people what they wanted. I think they're going to do Fallen Crown. Finally, I think they're going to do Fallen Crown. Probably. Maybe. Okay, so that is a lot. That's the first half, man. That's the first half, pretty much. December to May. Outside of Wedding, which I haven't gotten to yet, but it's kind of clipped off down here, which is why I'm talking about it right now. Setting Winter Hector, New Year, Ash, a very devoted Sigurd, a Bunny BYLETH, a tiny small Celica with probably kid-sized Alm accessory, and also Fallen Crown, because that would be goated, frankly. And what a great time to segue into wedding season. Wedding season, hooray! I think that. We have Katria. It's been like a year or two. More and more. I genuinely don't remember time after 2020 happened, so it could be yesterday. I'm not sure. But the point is that Bride Palette is also inevitable. No different than the inevitable OC that we will see on Summer Painter 1 or 2, and then the inevitable new title on the other, which is that. And so I have basically alluded to Summer Letizia, which is going to hurt me a lot. And then also probably summer female ALEAR. Now, why do I think that? Do I really? I don't need to explain. I genuinely don't need to explain it. I mean, that. Bro, come on. Bro, come on. It's gonna happen, brother. You just let it happen. You know it's going to. You know they're gonna. And if we can't have New Year Letizia, she's probably getting thrown onto the. So like, look, it's gonna happen. Okay. The pandering of the new game is also inevitable. There's a lot of inevitabilities on this list. Some of them more than others. So there was that. But I think Summer ALEAR is just a really smart choice. If you had holdouts, you know, might be a nice time to release some DLC. Yeah, what would that be? 4 months after? 5 months after? Ooh. 5-6 months after the game comes out, bam, you got Summer ALEAR, you got some DLC in the game just to juice up some sales. Sheesh. Yeah, it's inevitable. And also Letizia, probably because she a baddie, she kind of hot. I mean, there's always one of those in the summer banners. Anyway, Halloween. I won't be around the bush, but I will tell you that it's probably going to be ALEAR. And I know that they're very close to each other, but there's a good 2, 3, 4 months, depending on, you know, when, well, actually 3 to 4 months. Yeah. 3 to 4 months, depending. So the time might be right again to have another Halloween, or another ALEAR alt for Halloween. Also, Divine Dragon. That's what we've been told. They aren't keeping that secret through all the trailers for Engage. Halloween is like a dragon banner. And they're running out of time to give me Halloween Nagi, and I don't think they're going to do that before Engage comes out in like several weeks from now. So I think they're probably going to go male ALEAR. And it would also keep to the current theme where we have a Halloween male BYLETH and we have a summer female BYLETH. And see, there's paralleling. See that? And then anybody know who this is? In the comments right now, who do you think this is? Who is this person? Who is she? Do you know? Let me know. Well, I have to tell you now because she's on the list. This is Heather. Heather is from the Tellius games. She is a thief / potentially assassin / definitely interested in Neffany. Point is that we have this is what I think. Heather, I think, would fit either thief or ninja, to be honest, and I kind of lump them together because while I do think they'll probably do another thief banner, I'm not sure that they'll do another ninja banner. But when I was sitting down looking at them, and then when I realized that I had a limitation of 10 categories on here, I said, hey, let's fuse them together and just do one. They're kind of the same. They're all kind of the same thing. But I think Heather would be a great fit. And we haven't actually seen Heather in the game yet, and she very much has that alt purgatory kind of vibe. You know what I mean? She just want to. Yeah, it's like Zhart. He's gonna be in purgatory alt hell forever. Like that's what's going to happen to him. And I feel like the same fate will befall Heather, unfortunately. But Heather is super cool, so it would be neat to also have her in the game just at all, I guess. Anywho, that's what I think the Book VII banners might maybe look like. And we will know soon how wrong I am. I'm going to keep a tally, and then I'll probably do a follow-up at the end of the year. End of next year. End of next book year. before Book 8 starts, assuming Faye continues, I will do a follow-up to this, and we will see how right or wrong that I was. Currently, my goal is to beat last year, so 4. I want to get 4 of these right, which is out of 11, which is definitely still a failing grade, but it's better than last year, so baby steps is it. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. Let me know what yours might be, or you know, you don't have to list them all out if you don't want. But these are my best educated guesses. Give me your best educated guesses in the comments. I'm sorry that says Summer X2. I should put a space there. Let's just boop. There we go. All right, I feel better, don't you? Anyway, thanks again, and until then, I'll catch you next time.